It's a Sabbath Saturday in the Bahamas, and all I can say is, wow, this is why they come to the Bahamas while it's snowing and rain and wars and earthquake. We just thank God for life on Sabbath Saturday in one of my favorite places. I had a vision to bring this place. That's the thing they don't say about Kai. All this stuff right here, one person dream it up. One person secure the land, fill in the land 8 feet. One person, not 3 people. Kai Mills was funding from my American friends. They got on working from behind. They ain't got on nothing original they have done in Abaco, in Dundastan. But they wouldn't recognize the strength and the brilliancy of Kai Mills until I'm dead and lying in my grave. And all them suckers will be there gasping in my casket. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day in Abaco. The tourists can't complain. This morning was a picture perfect sunrise. And I see a beautiful sunrise and a beautiful sunset. I say, wow, because people spend millions and millions of dollars just to come to see what we have in our back door. Somebody say, Kai, you don't want to leave Abaco? The people here ain't God-fearing people, but they don't stop me from loving myself. I still love Abaco. And if people could spend millions and millions of dollars every year to build on this town, and you got hundreds and hundreds of people marching into the Ministry of Immigration Office to get my passport. The sad thing about it is that after they get our passport, they're riding around with their country that they just said that they don't want to be a part of, but immediately they fly in them Haitian flag, especially the insulting Bahamians, just after they become a natural born Bahamian. And the other thing about it is most of them have never visited Haiti. I wish all of those, the thing should be, talk to the Minister of Immigration, is that before you all give up, this will be powerful, before you all give up your Haitian nationality, before you become a Bahamian, you have to go and spend 2 years in the country that you are affiliated with. And then after you spend 2 years in that country, then maybe you would appreciate the Bahamian citizenship. But until such time, you know, go home, spend 2 years of plenty of suffering, then you wouldn't fly that Haitian flag after you become a Bahamian. That's food for thought. On Saturday, I don't know, it's the 18th and 19th, as a document of February 2023, at the Ocean View Park. Now they call it Cultural Park. They got on changing things, but they ain't on nothing come. All this is a vision of Kai Mills. Years of dedication, years of work. But all of a sudden, fire in the world, riding around and smiling like he know the hell anything happening to understand. There was a time when they didn't even come around the corner. This block 30, we control this block. We had the first gang in Abaco, call ourselves Block 30. But we are a peaceful gang. We just didn't like a bunch of suckers to come and understand. So we blocked them off and call it Block 30. And I was right on the top of that. Leadership, always in leadership, good leadership. That's because Kai no crooks. Kai don't like crooks. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. All of this right here. The Duke and Duchess They came down and they didn't leave a dollar. We went through Hurricane Dorian. We ain't got one house built yet by now. You imagine that. We ain't got a single house built. Wow. By now the government. Cold front is pushing through. The wind's coming more to the south. When you see it keel round to the north, then we have a little baby cold front. I like when I get down in the upper 60. You don't see a Haitian on the streets of Abaco. And boy, look here. Last 4 days, it was just like heaven on earth. Basketball don't look like it can come back to life. I talked to the Minister of Sports, but he in particular ain't even bringing lights to Abaco. All them big shot member of parliament, what have they done? What are they speaking on? What is of concern? Nothing. You got egg for head, scrambled eggs for brains. How you can figure it out? Ask them what is important to the Abaconians in Abaco. They don't know. As we look at the remblance, 2019, the remblance is still here. It's where the basketball pole end up. Where the salt usually like a cancer, it eats you. But I just noticed in that 3.5 years, this was the basketball pole, and the salts have not eaten up yet, so that was good material. Got solid steel at 3.5 years. All the pine trees that was there ended up here. Mountains of conch shell. Right in the backdrop there is Baker's Bay. Wow, this beautiful day. I don't see a boat. What happened to those boatmen today? It's like after Hurricane Dorian, we didn't see a boat for years. But this is a beautiful day, but no boats. The ocean is yours to discover. Early mornings, Sabbath, beautiful. I think we're the only country around here that you could go on the ocean and see the fish picking up your hook at 100 feet. That's the beauty of the Bahamas, the clarity of the water. I just got to put this one in there. Everybody talking about climate change, climate change, climate change. What you could do? What you could do when we had climate change, when Jesus tell Noah to put a male and female. He didn't say 2 males, he didn't say 2 females, because that would have been the end of that civilization. So he made sure did what we ought to be doing, male and female, of all animals, all species, together, and flooded the earth. So see, we had climate change from where that God still is in charge. He does what he want to do. He could flood it, the rain, the snow, the flood, all created by God. So if God created all these things, which conference gonna change what God has mandated as part of creation? Climate change, all that money that Tuto from Canada put, is that money gonna stop it from snowing in Canada? Is that money gonna stop the tide from rising if God said that's the way it's supposed to be? All the climate money, is it gonna stop the rain from falling? Is it gonna stop the flood from coming? They're all playing. It's more important things than climate change. God in charge of climate change. It is already written. So you can't change that. You all can put money much as you like. Kai got common sense. The flooding and the days of Noah shows you who's in charge of climate. God, Lord himself. The Lord God of hosts is in charge of climate change. So rest yourself and find something more important to deal with, like illegal immigration. Change the climate on illegal immigration. God will be pleased with that. But don't touch God climate. He's in control. Kai case.